Hello everyone, happy Thursday and welcome to tonight's stream where we are jumping back into the altars. We are in a new map location for Act 3 and we have some rebels to hunt down. We lost half of our crew who hates us and they stole a bunch of our stuff, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to loop them back in, like bring them back into the fold, or maybe we just steal all our stuff back. I don't know. We'll see though. That's the goal for today, is to see if we can find them. We saw some signs of them last time on the map, some mining things and pylons that we didn't put down. So we're going to go follow those down. But first we have a magnetic storm to get through. So let me say hello to everybody and then we're going to see how much we can fit into this one day before we're stuck inside of our base with the storm. So let's see. We've got Kevin, Marisol, Sarah, Christy, Wander, welcome. It is good to see all of you. Lily, good to see you. Let's see. I think that's everybody. Did I miss anyone? Archer, good to see you. Alrighty. I know, right? How am I going to get them back in the fold? I don't know. I'll blind them with the illuminator. Yes. Alright, the good news is they don't really need me for anything because there's so few of them. I'm spending a lot less time managing them. We need a... chisel. Here we go. Oh, 5 metals. Wait, 6 minutes? That's a long time.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Nope, let me see. What other research can we do? Can we do any? Let's do the anomaly shield +1. And... that is literally it. Okay, so he can research that. Actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna move him to the workshop and we're gonna put the miner on the kitchen. We need food. We're down to 3 cooked meals. So we're down to that. Yeah. I need them to finish making the stuff like repair kits. We really only have 1? Oh, end of day estimate. 1 repair kit. Really? Even with somebody scheduled on it? Maybe that needs to update. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go outside. This is gonna be fine. Oh, Bran, did I miss you? I'm sorry. Sorry, Bran. I hope you've had a good day. We are gonna go that away, which does me no good. This away. You know what it is, Bran? I'm so used to you being right at the very, very beginning that when I scrolled and saw your name, I thought I already said Bran. Because you're usually like the first comment back, but I see as I scroll back that you were not at the very top. But I'm gonna blame that. I'm so used to seeing you right at the very tippity top that I just assumed I had already said hi. Sorry. This might be one of those, like, if you did say hi early in the day, YouTube dropped it. But I have a good reason. We'll blame YouTube. I promise I didn't mean to make the reason sound like it was your fault, though. That did kind of sound like I was blaming you, but I didn't mean to. Alright, so somewhere over here is the mining things that we saw. Oh, okay. Got more anomalies. Come on. Anomalies are really killer here. Grab these metals. The music is so ominous in this section. Is it me? I swear it's different. Also a weird lack of anomalies right here. Probably gonna change because I just said it, but Oh, it's a time dilation one. We're too far from it. Okay. We almost have to be farther down, I think. Yeah, like underneath. We've got to get under this. Probably forget that when I see it later, but maybe this goes down. We were too far away from that core. Oh, metals deposit. Okay. Yeah, this goes down and under. Let's see if we can...
I'm kinda out of resources. Want me to work there now?
Will you... Alright, we're just losing time. No, hold on. You are on the workshop. You are in the kitchen. All of our food is cooked. Let's... You know what? Yeah, go ahead. Do some base maintenance just in case. Just in case. Okay. I think maybe the distance was still too far on that. I don't have any batteries. Can I make one? I can. I need to. Oh no, I can't. Oh, we don't even have enough organics. I was gonna call them exotics again. A soccer ball.
Yes. I was missing that.
Okay, so we're kind of in a bind because I need to find some organics before I can even make a new battery. And we are out of light to fight any things that come back at us. So... There's 2 there. Nope. Don't chase me down. I actually don't have any radiation at the moment. I'd like to keep it that way. This is definitely where... Oh, hello. It's definitely where we need to be. This is the really bad part about being in a new map area. So we're really limited. And I think we might be in our first bind. Crap. Can't climb this. Okay. New plan. If I remove that, then I'll have enough to make a suit battery. So I took off the uphold for the greenhouse, which gave me enough to recharge my suit battery. So now, to make sure I don't waste that, I'm going to come back this way, clear out some of these anomalies for me for tomorrow. Because this was the way we didn't go, right? We want to go like this way. I just need to make sure that whatever I do here, I keep 1 charge on this thing. Because I can't do that trick again. I don't have enough. Oh, is this going to be a time one? It is, isn't it? And the core is way over there. Well, can I get to it? No, there's no way. I've got no chance. Okay, these time ones are a real pain. I don't want to waste my battery because the second I get back to the ship, it's useless, you know? And I think that's as much as we're going to get. We can set up the refinery to make some organics for us. I think we're going to have to because we have a lot to get done. think, in order to survive a storm right now with our current group. And I think there is some organics way over here. I don't think I have enough time for that, though. It's already 7 p.m. Did they make the chisel for me? What if they made the chisel? This would be the thing. Yeah. There it is.
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him.
We got it. Alright, good. So we accomplished one thing. Why are you here? Did we really miss... Did we miss an anomaly this close to the ship, or did this respawn? That's weird that we missed one that close to the ship. Huh. Alright, well, let's get back. We have things to do. The miner needs to talk to us, and he needed to talk to us before we found the rock, so... What I need to do, I think, is get some pylons around. It's really unfortunate that I don't have any. Somewhere down there. That's the second time we've been almost trapped down there. And if I had a mining thing or a travel pylon, I could recharge my battery from it, which would solve that entire problem. Alright, so... Oh, we can give him the ball.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game?
That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one.
Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
I've got your carving materials and chisel set.
So, what's the story?
What are you gonna be making exactly?
Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but, oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself.
Whoa. With a chisel?
Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? Story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. But I kept asking myself, where should I be going?
Trust me, you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Thanks, but no. That quantum computer created me to do a job. Now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well, only up to me.
Wow. Sounds like you're a new man already.
Trust me, I'm only getting started. See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me.
Fair point. Let's go.
Oh, that was his storyline. We finished the miner's storyline. Cool. What was his original duty on the ship? Yeah, OG Jan was a builder. I couldn't remember that either. It came up... I don't think it was last stream. I think it was the stream before. One of his dialogue things, he was like, I'm only a builder or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, that's his job. Because I couldn't remember what it was either. I am going to jump on this until 11 and just try to get some radiation filters done. Just a bit. We can jump back in there. The last time there was a storm, we were kind of bored. There wasn't a lot to do on the ship, but I think this time that is not going to be the case. There's only 3 of us. So we're going to have plenty to do while we are trapped. We have 5 hours. So actually, do I want to go outside for 5 hours? What have we got in our storage? 2 filters, 4 repair kits. The 2 filters thing is going to be a little iffy. Food, plenty of food. No suit batteries. Nope, I went the wrong way. There we go. Nothing cute. Did I stop? Oh, we don't even have the resources to make these things. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go outside and I'm going to go to that organic section. Which was this way. There's an organics deposit out here. There's obviously the mine that we can't power, which is really annoying, and I'm wondering if there's a way we're going to be able to fix that after, because it's very frustrating that we can't get this thing hooked up. But there is a deposit of it down here. Yeah, right there. So we can manually dig that out. There you are. Oh crap, this is that big one that doesn't have a core. Gonna leave me alone while I do this? Alright, that got us up to 60. Which will hopefully be enough. Because it's the best we're going to be able to do. No! That's such a weird one. Alright, we're 2 hours away. I'm not going to push it. Try to go anywhere else exciting. We have that little bit. We can also set up the refinery. That's probably what we'll do, is work in the refinery for as long as we can. And go from there. These things aren't even attached to the wheel. I just noticed that. These little things. I thought they were attached. They're not. Okay, so you're in the workshop, you're in machinery, that is fine. We're gonna go to the refinery and queue up some ALX to organics.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
No. You go do... I love how it still shows these guys here as like super angry. Workshop, research lab, refinery. You know what? You go to the workshop. You do the research lab. I'm in the refinery. We've got enough food. And we're going to have to switch him back to base maintenance as soon as the storm starts, I think. Magnetic storm. Here we go. Oh, this is a short one too. That's good. A short magnetic storm is good. Actually, let's just queue up some more of those. We're up to 183. The amount of... oh, here we go. Research lab failure. So we are going to put you on base maintenance. And you can go work in the workshop. kitchen failure. Okay, I changed my mind. Changed my mind again. Base maintenance, also you. They can both work on maintenance, which is good. And I am going to go work in the workshop.
I hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind my back.
Greenhouse, refinery. Okay, like everything has failed.
Would you like me to address that?
Tired. 4 hours left. We definitely ran out of radiation filters again, I think. I didn't really bulk up before this one. Oh, miners carving wood in the dormitory. So where are we at? Only the refinery is still broken. I thought there would be an interaction here because it did like a little pop-up with an exclamation point and stuff, but we can't actually talk to him. We can just see that he's doing it. And it looks like he's being electrocuted. Alright, let's go to bed. When we wake up, this will be over, and then we should be able to reset. We're up to 248 organics, so we kind of solved that problem for ourselves, thankfully. We still have 295 of that ALX stuff that we can also make into metals, organics, or whatever. Oh no. The sun is getting closer already? More anomalies as well. This is fast. This is very fast. We only have... Oh, okay, no, it's 5. I saw the 5, and I was like, we only have 5 days to finish this. It's 5 days till the next magnetic storm. Which storm are you in? Here we go.
Did you want to talk? Yes, someone should bring it to your attention. Might as well be me. We're close to this planet's magnetic pole, which means that magnetic storms are bound to happen more often here.
Thanks, man. Extra pressure is just what I needed.
You call it pressure, I call it valuable information. But it's not about us. We can hide in the base, while the rebels are out in the open. The Tur vehicle could have protected them from the first magnetic storm, but it must have suffered severe damage. If you want to find them alive, I suggest you do it before the next storm comes our way.
Noted. Thanks for bringing it up.
Okay, so we have 5
You're
days.
welcome. You know, I still think the technician is an immature, self-centered jerk, but I wouldn't want him to die. Not like that, anyway. It would be very painful.
Sure. I get it.
Right. I'd better get back to my duties then. Thank you for hearing me out.
Okay, so we need to prioritize that for sure. Let's take a look at our assignments. The base is not totally fixed, so I'm going to leave Miner on that for now. He needs to fix the refinery. And storage. We have a repair kit. We do. Okay, so he can finish that. That's fine. We have 1 suit battery, so that's also good. Let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Like, where's the airlock? Let's get out there and find them. Let's get out there and find them. And I think it's this way, right? Oh, this is that new core. We're going to want that too. Yeah, this is where we keep getting hung up, but we need to be over here, so we're going to do that. We're going to come here. I want a pylon down here. Yeah, I do have, now I have enough organics to make new batteries, which is good. I'm going to run a pylon As far as I... Oh. Forgot these things are going to be back more. Alright, is this where we are headed? No, I'm going the wrong way. Shockingly, I'm going the wrong way. That is that new planet thingy. Alright, so that goes this way. We'll keep that in mind for future. Can I get down? I hope I can. I hope what I'm about to do is going to work. Because what I'm hoping is that this will reach down here. We're about to find out. Because what I need it to be... Oh, good. It does. Okay. This might be slightly wasteful to put down as a travel pylon, but I'm going to do it anyway. I am going to do it anyway. So now if we do happen to get down here and we can't get back up, we can either recharge right there or use it to quick travel back to the base, which depending on our situation is probably what we would end up doing. So now we need to go... This was mostly a dead end, unless this is the point to get through that rock climb. But I want to try to go this way. Oh yeah, good call. We should charge now while we're right here. It takes some time. Not sure how much time. It's 8:53 right now. 20 minutes. Okay, we got those two charged back. Good job. Thanks for that, Sarah. That was a good idea. Alright, so... Came through here. I've got to try to clear these time dilations. And while it's still early in the morning, that's got to be our first commitment. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We're totally going the wrong way. What a shock. What a shock. Why is this one so big? Oof. What is that? Oh, that's... I think it's just one of those planet core sample-y ones, right? Looks real funky, though. Whoa! Whoa!
Holy fuck. What's happening to me?
What was that? Okay, we can't get near that one. Where even are we? Right here, okay. The scientist has something to say to us, and I'm guessing it's going to be about that. Why is it so scary sounding down here? Like, honestly. It sounds terrifying here. I don't like it. Night sky projector.
Jeez.
Okay.
I packed a lot of stuff.
You really did. All in individual suitcases. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. this another one of those ones that has more than one core? Seems like it, because I don't even see the core. Oh, that's a dead end anyway. Alright, well, back this way. Well, wait, we can't go that way either, because that's past that death one. So this is a dead end. Where the heck did we run into the time dilation? I mean, I know there was one over here, but I thought there was a time dilation this way as well. What is that? I don't think we can sneak past this thing. It didn't seem to hurt me. I didn't take any damage from it. Can I run through it? Okay, hey, we could run through it. So, seems scary for no reason. And now this is a dead end. There was a climbing spot right here. When we first got...
This looks promising.
When we first got here, I was like, this map is nice. It's not that confusing. It looks nice and open. I was horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. This looked like a dead end. Yeah. I'm just gonna trust my suit to warn me so we don't have to walk with the light. Grab this metal. Oh, here we go, people! Please don't hurt me. I'm here to help you.
Is that a shelter?
We found the rebel base. Don't hurt me, okay? I'm your friend. Which one is this?
There you are. You okay?
Hey, Kelsey, good to see you.
Huh?
Oh, it's a technician.
Seriously? That what you want to talk about? I thought I'd never see you again.
You got some guts to follow us all the way down here. Don't you get it? The party's over. I got the impression you wanted me to find you. Oh yeah? And what gave you that impression? The light? Why else would you bother with it? It's not for the rescue ship, is it? I wouldn't have made it through the sandstorm without it. Yeah, well... I was pissed at you, but... leaving you out there to your death? I'm not that guy. You're going to die if you stay out here any longer. Anything's better than serving as lab-grown meat for Maxwell's experiments. You're right. It was a mistake to trust him. I learned some disturbing things about his project. To be honest, the man is starting to scare me too. Oh yeah? Tell that to Tabula Rasa. Your mistakes actually have consequences for others. Admitting to them won't take that back.
You could have a
So,
corporate chip in your head.
You really want to stay out here? How do you intend to survive the sun? In the tur vehicle? Are you kidding me? That thing is good protection against radiation, but it won't withstand the sunrise. Only a proper shelter will. And this place provides the perfect terrain for one. So that's what you're building. Yeah. And it's no picnic, so why don't you get back to your base and just let me get on with it?
Should we tell him it's a stupid idea? I mean, it is. Let's offer help. We're gonna be the nicer Jan.
Is there anything I can do? Yeah. Let it go. Do you have enough food? That's none of your business. You don't have enough food. There's not enough of anything, okay? Are you happy? But I don't want your fucking help. Just go, okay? You're making things worse.
Yeah, well, what about the doctor and the botanist? Do you think maybe we should ask them how they feel about this? Because they might have a different opinion. Figured we wouldn't be able to get in there.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes. Have at it. Alright, this is just the tour vehicle. You have some fancy stuff over here. We gave him the chisel, so we can't chisel any more wood. Hey, you found one of my suitcases. For a new movie. We're just gonna take that.
Awesome. Another movie.
Gonna take all of your entertainment. Maybe that will make you come home. Oh yeah, Jan. Jan. They're all Jan. Miner and scientists both want to talk to us. I saw the funniest Steam review that was like, didn't really like Jan, but Jan was okay, but I spent a lot of time dealing with Jan, fighting with Jan, like just talking about them all, but referring to them as Jan. It was a really funny review. That's true. Where are they even going to watch it? I don't think that vehicle comes with a TV. Alright, this way... I think we have a drill thingy. No, we don't. But we can make one. We can make one. Hey, John, good to see you. Perfect. Okay. So now... Hop down here. We're right here at this metals deposit, so we could try to find it. Whoa, hello. Come on. This one we'd at least be able to get to. Unlike Organics one. Looks like there's not any more of these, so let's switch to our scanners. Start getting an idea here. Like maybe it's that way? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's that way. It's probably down in the middle. Let's go down and check. There are much bigger areas on this map. Much bigger areas. Let's rule out anything over here really quickly. Yeah, don't see anything. So we're gonna need to blast our way out of this. Don't know what it was beeping at me about. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make the supply package, I think. That's gonna be the... Oh, hello. This things are huge. How do they manage to sneak up on me so much? I really think at the end of the day, they're going to end up coming back. Well, this way doesn't really seem like it is better. Where were we that it seemed like the red was going to be right underneath us? Oh, this is the time dilation. Alright, let's hop in here. There we go. Alright, that's gone. Where are we? We are here. Okay. Yeah, it does look like it's this way. I feel like it's going to be in the most obnoxiously placed area to get to when it comes to, like, trying to power it. Definitely feels like it's through here. I don't even have enough metals to make another one? Oh, gotta be kidding. Alright, we are in a metal field. There's gotta be some that I can pick up. Oh, you're up there. Okay. And right there. Already 6:30. Okay, this is another one of those big ones. I think part of this map just has these really big ones. And we just gotta get past it. Hop up here. Is that one of those scary looking ones? We have to go pretty much right around the right here. Yeah, it's one of those weird ones. We had our shield, so we took some radiation damage from that, but I just took the hit on it. And from here, we can just quick travel home. Okay, fantastic. I completely wasn't paying attention to what they were doing today. Where's machinery?
That's just stupid. They need our help, so why not come and get it themselves?
I agree. That's very odd. Who knows what they're scheming?
Seriously, what was he thinking, leaving the base like that?
Really? I was here to talk to you. Where are you going? The dormitory? Okay.
I found the tur vehicle. You found the others? They alive?
They were just talking about it.
I talked to the technician, but he wasn't very happy to see me. I get the impression they're struggling out there. I was wondering if maybe we should share some of our supplies with them.
Out of pity? You think they'd want that?
You tell me.
Well, I think if I was out there, I'd probably want to live, yeah. But what about us in here? What if we don't make it? Maybe we should focus on that.
We are really low on resources.
found our rebellious party. They're alive. Looks like they have no bad intentions, just want to be left alone.
What for? To die in that exploration vehicle?
They're building a shelter.
Oh, please. Spare me the details. They should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated grave for themselves. Quitters.
I thought you'd like to know that I ran into a completely new kind of anomaly. First thing that came to my mind was that it's some sort of a prism distortion.
Really? What gave you that thought?
Well, it behaved as if the reality around me suddenly split up into many different fragments.
Wise of you to bring it to me. Any observations on interaction?
Well, it didn't seem to do anything specific to me physically. No radiation. But it sure was messing with my brain. Felt as if I was in several different places at once.
In a way, you might have been.
Huh? You mean?
Remember how I told you that anomalies are places where our world intersects with the interworld? Well, what you're describing suggests a distortion in which it comes into contact with not one, but many proximity planes. Entering it is likely to evoke a sensation of being in several parallel realities at the same time. Calling it a prism is accurate, because it refracts your consciousness into many simultaneous states.
Shit. As if I didn't have enough reasons to lose my sanity around here.
Oh, good point. You'd best not spend too much time inside them. Plus, I suppose it must make exploration very inconvenient.
Can I destroy them like the others?
It should be possible. You just need to locate all of its cores and take them down one by one.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Interesting. Okay. So what is it going to take to make one of these supply kits? I assume it would be the workshop. Supply package. 120 metal? Ouch. We're not even close to that. See, we can't even supply ourselves. We're in pretty big trouble that way. What I need to do is find that metal node and set up an automatic outpost on it. So what I'm going to do is head down to the refinery and queue up some of these metals to organics. A few of them. Not going to be enough before I have to go to bed. Yeah, it's a little bit, but not enough. I would like to do it. And yeah, I can get pylons to the metal node for sure. And I can do it through the oh, I'm inside the ship. But there's like that mineral one right next to it. So if I go back that way, I should be able to cut through the mineral one, drop a mineral mining station, and then go to the metal one. We're pretty severely short-handed. Like, I'm not quite sure if we should get a new one. A new one is just one more mouth to feed. I'm gonna do some of these ALX to metals too. Okay, that got me to 70. Get into the workshop.
I hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind my back.
We're gonna make an automatic outpost. You can only make one. And are you gonna do that for me? Okay, perfect. So he's gonna work on that. Because there is nothing to research. Legitimately this time, we're done. If I can find that planetary anomaly sample thingy, we know where 1 is. Then I can do something else. Maybe one of these other advanced... Maybe automatic efficiency. That would probably be a good one if I'm going to start going in the automatic mining direction. Food farms would be good too. Food farms we can put out in the organics area, and it creates food every day for us. So every day we'd get 3 raw food. That's another really good one. I was thinking about it. I think I was talking to Sarah about it actually. There's a lot. So to finish the tech tree right now, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 planetary samples. That's a lot. I think the last area had 5. We've found 2 so far on this map. I get the vibe, unless I'm missing something, like we're not all the way through yet, but it kind of gives me the vibe that you're never going to be able to do the whole tech tree. Like it's one of those games where, you know, the whole game is about how your choices matter, and this might just be another one where it matters what you research because you can't do it all. I'm not sure, but it seems like a crazy high number based on what we found so far. It seems high. All right, give me 1 second, guys. The kiddos are here to say goodnight. All right, we're back. Minnie Blue says hello, and so does Kiddo. I have to say it separately, otherwise they get mad at me. But they both say hello / goodnight. All right, let's get back out here. I'm going to quick travel here. And we're going to run back to this metal area and see if we can figure that out. But let's save ourselves some time and at least run to that pylon, and then we want to be going this way, right? Yep, this way and leftish. The math on if the conversion rate of these things is worth it, like the amount that we can get from these thingies. Does it convert in the refinery to be worth the batteries? Does that make sense? Here we go. I don't think the magnetic storms refresh them. It's the sun getting closer so far is the only thing that's come up and said that because of the stat. Come on. Just got me. Bummer. If we had more resources, I'd make more shields. The shields are handy. Alright, where did we decide this was? It was through a drill thing, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, this way. This one, here it is. That's right, we couldn't make the drill thing, so we had to go home. Okay, which, speaking of which, we are severely in trouble here. Let's make some metals out of this stuff. We have plenty of organics now. I mean, plenty is a relative term. It was a cool... Yeah, the magnetic storm made the sun come closer. So hopefully that doesn't happen after every magnetic storm, but it might. That might be a new thing here. And then we're going to assign the miner to the refinery and let him do that for us. Maybe this isn't the right spot. I swear it was going to be. The dark spot is... or the reddish spot, anyway, is that way. Are we on the wrong level? Might be. We blew that up for nothing. It seems like. I thought we were up here. We can scan much bigger spots now. With these things being upgraded the way they are. It's like right there. We're just gonna spam this entire spot. Oh, is that the other? Yeah, see, that's one of the big ones that doesn't have a core. Okay, so this, it gets... It's more red this way. Then we get down there and it stops being red again. It's up this next level. There is nothing up there. Wait, I thought we were... Ah, wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. It's a much darker area.
I'm done. I can do this now.
There it is. Let's see. So now... Automatic outpost. Okay, so... Here's the question. Here's the conundrum. The miner gets a bonus for mining metal. I think that we should put a regular one on metals and put our automatic one on something else. Now we have to pylon this thing out of here, which means up there. Alright, so we need just standard pylons. See if we can get up here. Yeah, because it's this way, right? Yes. Oh, actually. Why do that? It's letting me do this. And put it all the way here. Okay, we lost it. There we go. actually want to go this way. Right? Yes. Back a little bit. There we go. And right there. Fantastic. Okay. That is now done. So now, if we go here, we can go to assignments and put the miner on the metals outpost. Okay. Only 2 p.m., so he is on shift. He'll be able to do that for us. That is done. Okay. We still only have the organics one over here that we can't get to. So we're right here. Let's try to go this way. Which is... yeah, this way. Actually, hold on. Change my mind. Let's see if we can trace this thing to its core. And then we can get the researcher researching something else. Right? Because it came down from there and then came this way. Guessing that's going to be like right around this corner. It will pick back up. Yep. Goes this way. Oh, hey, this is the other time dilation one. Where are we? Can we get up here? It almost seemed like it came up and over this way. Maybe not, though. We're gonna recharge before I go too far, because we only have 2 charges left here. We lost it over here. Oh, it's because it's in here. Where is the core? Okay. This way. There you are. Okay, cool. So now let's get back out of here. It gets so dark over there. The scientist is counting food in the kitchen. Okay. I'm guessing maybe to, commentary on if we have enough to share.
Do we have enough to share?
Yep. That's what he's doing. We are gonna need more food though, actually. So let's set an uphold back for... no. Set an uphold back for food. We have our uphold for repair kits and radiation filters. Suit batteries. We want to make another one of these automatic outposts. Can't actually do that because we don't have minerals. We might as well work on fixing this while we're in here. We don't have anyone assigned to repair stuff. Am I gonna make it? Gonna make it before 11. I just did. Okay. Before I forget, let's set our research. I do think that I want to do... Oh, I don't know. This would be nice too. Reduces the energy cost for medium and high climbs to 0. This one's also really good. It's this one, free climbing, or increasing our automatic mining efficiency. So the regular one is the equivalent of 7 hours of human work, and the upgrade to that makes it 9 hours. I mean, we could make it so we can take our ALX into minerals. That would be handy too. It's got to be one of those two things. I know, right? It's a tough call with how much I have to explore. So do we want our efficiency in travel or efficiency in resource gathering? I don't even have one of these yet. I mean, I have one, but I can't put it anywhere. I don't have a place to put it. One of these automatic ones would be so good on a enriched metals section, because then none of our people would have to get radiation. Torn. Yep, using free climbing, we use less resources. It completely eliminates the need for that travel one that I have. That travel pylon would become completely unnecessary. We could actually trade it out if we wanted to. I think I'm gonna do free climbing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We have a lot of space here. So let's go and make sure that scientist is on the research lab for tomorrow. Yeah. It's good to have. We only have 3 days, so if we're going to give these people some stuff, we need to do that. What am I missing for that? Minerals. Minerals is our problem. Because right now... Okay, we gotta get out of the ship first. Also, wow, the base is in bad shape. I really think we need a new person. That's gonna be tomorrow's problem. And we're out of food. Okay. Yeah, we are out of food. Oh no, we're not out of food. I was looking at the feast. We have 5 days worth of food left. Okay, well, I gave them a jump start. I was reading it wrong. I was looking at the feast symbol, which we have 0 of. Alright, so we can't get to this organics. We don't have any information about minerals. Wait, what? When I zoomed out, the botanist was inside? I think he snuck back in for something and I missed it? Oh, weird. Let's travel here and go this way. That would be funny if they're sneaking in. It's like this way that we can go. We've completely ignored rupidium, too. Like, that's the point. We're supposed to be getting rupidium. We have not. Workshop's broken. Not ideal. Okay, we don't want to go through there. That's going to drain our battery. We might have to move the miner over to base repair. Alright, so this is the rupidium deep deposit. And it looks like there is a climb out of here. Yeah, each one of these deposits seems to have just a very large anomaly in the middle of it. Yeah, we've needed too many actual resources to worry about rupidium, which is just kind of a side mission at this point. Like, I don't really care if Maxwell or the company doesn't get their rupidium. Not a high priority item for me right now. Right, this is dead-endish. Ooh, a suitcase. If we can just find minerals. We have enough metals now to give them a supply kit. We're down to 3 days. If we don't find minerals today... New movie.
Awesome. Another movie.
If we don't find minerals today, I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off. Alright, so we want to go this way. Okay, free climbing is done.
Should I do this now?
Base maintenance. Yes. Is this the new direction? Yeah. Oh. That one got close. Is it the time one? Okay, we're like in the prism. Thank goodness we had batteries. Where are we? Oh, is this the enriched metals deposit? Okay. Now this was the one... We can find something here. Grab these. This is where I would put the automatic one. Where is the core of this? There you are. We're losing too much time. Oh, it's late. Where are we in relationship to the base? this is where we need a travel pylon. And based on the look of it, we might be able to do it fairly easily if we put something like here and then up to here. And we are at night radiation. Does this go over there? Home is right there. It's an overlook. Crap. Alright. Can I get over here? Yes. Alright, here's my travel pylon. I was really hoping that would go across. This one has a lot of, like, overhangs and stuff. So we didn't find minerals. Miner and the scientist are upstairs. No one wants to talk to us at the moment. Let's go work in the greenhouse until we can't anymore. We're gonna have to assign one of them to this officially for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we will be out of food. Having a travel pylon across there would be really handy too. I wish you could make another botanist. 2 days till the magnetic storm. Okay. So let's put assignments. We need to get the miner back inside. So base maintenance can stay the scientist, I guess. But we're going to put the miner on the greenhouse. He's gonna be mad about it. But it has to happen. There's a lot of stuff broken in the base. A lot of stuff broken in the base. So where else can we go? We found a rubidium deposit. We found metals. At this point, we found everything except minerals. And everything looks like a dead end. There can't be no minerals. We've got whatever this is. Whatever this is. And then that's it. These are all dead ends. That's a dead end. This is a dead end. So yeah, we've got this and this. And that's it. Which is crazy. This is the way we're going. Your suit battery should charge overnight. I thought it did. Apparently it doesn't. Okay, so this does just connect. There's nothing fancy or special in here. That would bring us right back there. We want to come to this side. If there are no minerals, then we have completely messed ourselves up. This is minerals, though. Like this right here, that's minerals. So why is it not a deposit of minerals? Need to go up here. And then like this way. Yeah, this just comes over here. So there are no minerals on this map. So where I was going with that was that we messed ourselves up severely. To the point that if we want to save these guys, we need to roll back. So let's pause for a moment and think about this. The only way we can get minerals is if we go back to before we researched free climbing and we change that research to be for converting ALX to minerals. So if we had chosen that, if we had chosen converting the ALX stuff into minerals, that's our only shot. I didn't realize there would be no minerals on this map. And that's a major problem for us. Maybe they will survive in their bunker. Maybe. So I guess the question is, do we roll back now and fix that and change it so that we can make them their supply package? Or do we roll through the next storm and see if they survive it in their bunker and then give them a supply package? And if they die because we didn't get them a supply package, then we're rolling back a lot more days. Because this is day 74, so we're going to want to go down to at least, or back to day 72. We'll lose 2 days of progress, because I set that research the night before. And once you choose it, you can't get your planetary sample back. So we'd have to roll back to day 72. If we want to have a hope of fixing this. And I'm torn. What is this? Is this minerals? Oh, it's empty. It's empty. It was minerals, but we did it. Oh, it is a minerals deposit right here. Wait, what? Alright, well then problem solved. The minerals deposits... Like, why wasn't that showing on the map? It always shows on the map. Maybe because of the prism? Where is the other prism core? We have to solve this prism. There's this thing. There you are. There you are. There it goes. No, it's not marked on the map. How strange. How strange. Okay. Well, that means we have till today. We gotta get this thing up and running. Let's start hunting for minerals. I have this little thing flashing that says scan wave. We're getting real close to it. real close to it. Come on now. Gotta be here. There we go. Okay, so now we have our automatic one. I drop that there. Now we need to power it. Where are we in relation to our other pylons? Not very far, actually. Looks like we need to be up there. And to get up there, we have to go through here? Is this going to be another one that we can't pylon through? It is. Crap. This is the same problem we had on the other one. We can't get through there, so maybe all the way around? This has a cave too, though. I'm taking a hit on radiation on this. Okay. Come on, there's like a tiny spot where it gets it. There we go. There we go. This is wildly inconvenient, by the way. Okay, this is gonna kill my battery. You can't pylon through this? Okay. I didn't realize how close these were. You're right. I bet we can pylon it to the metal one. I didn't realize how close that was. Oh, well, we should stop and pick this up. Pylons in this section are terrible. Here's the next problem. I put down the automatic one, which is fine, in theory, except I think that I'm going to need to change it out because I'm not sure if it'll make enough in time. Although maybe with 1 day in between it'll be enough. Come on. Yeah, see the metal one's right there. You're right. Come on, get down. There we go. All right. We can go up this for free now, which is nice. It's so weird how this one didn't show. Like, usually you get this whole big area that indicates there's something there to search. But yeah, this one had nothing. There's something different about this one. Alright, so is this going to... doing anything? It's on. Okay. Minerals will have 18 by the end of the day is what it's estimating. can't retrieve it. It's not highlighting for me to retrieve it. Should have to click on this. And then click here to retrieve it. Yeah, no, it's not going to let me pick it up. Okay. Well, we're going to leave that then, and we are going to hope for the best, honestly. Over the course of the 2 days that we have access to this thing, we're going to hope for the best. And yeah, if we have to, I think with that one I just grabbed, that might be enough. It might be. Yeah, we're up to 55 now. Oh, but that's because I just picked some up. Nah, I don't know. Let's go back. Let's go back home and make sure that everything's going smoothly. I think with the storm coming in 2 days, there's some broken stuff around the place, and I think we need to make sure we are helping. There's got to be a trick to those pylons over at the organics. There has to be. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's put the miner back outside on mining because we have enough food now. I'm gonna jump in the kitchen.
Should I do this now?
Yeah, you go work in the workshop. I'm gonna work in the kitchen and make sure we have enough food for tomorrow, which we do now. Do we want to get a new person? I say as I question if we have enough food. We could get a refiner. We could get a refiner, and then they would have 50% efficiency when in refining enriched metals. Those are our options. We have refiner, guard, shrink, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. We've got refiner, shrink, and guard. Really potentially could use the extra set of hands. And after the refiner, we'd be able to get the worker. So once we have the refiner, we could get 50% efficiency when crafting items in the workshop by having a specific worker. But we've got to find a qubit chip, which is the next interesting thing, because we've been everywhere. We've seen everything. There's no more uncovered spots on the spots on the map to uncover, which means, how did we miss the chip? We only have one slot left for an altar, and the only way we've been able to get more slots is by finding those qubit chips and upgrading the computer. There's an achievement for having every altar. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if we screwed ourselves out of being able to do that because we never finished exploring the map in Act 2. There was that section with the trees. There was a section on the other side. We got ourselves into the countdown too early after the rollback. And then I didn't have time to go explore everywhere. So I bet that we accidentally screwed ourselves up.
Any progress with finding the turvy?
I already told you we found it. Set up the workshop and just make sure we're set for the storm. Can we make the supply package now? We can. We can make it. Let's do that. Or at least start it. I don't think we'll finish it before bedtime. That's true. At least he's not telling me to get away from him when I walk past. Okay. So we're going to start that. They're probably going to get mad at me for giving away resources, which, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. I would like to get pylons over to that one on the organics. It's really frustrating that we can't. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so... there we go. Let's head out. That is our supply package, right? It's in our storage. Supply package, yeah. Let's go see our very unfriendly friends. They are... I'm all confused again. Quick travel. We are going this way. They're over... I wish I'd marked them on the map. Because were they all the way towards the metal? Hold on, now I'm getting turned around. We came down here. They're up and over here. So I need to be going this way. They were this way? Oh, hey, look. That's our metals deep deposit. Okay, so now... how do we get over... I think it's back this way. Looking at the tree from this angle, I think those are lights. When they were talking about how they set up the lights for us, it looks like now it's a bunch of light panels attached to the tree. Right, we ran past this prism before. We're gonna do that again. Oh, hello. We can deal it on the way back. It's such a trippy effect. Okay. They are this way? Yeah, this way. Through here. And here.
The light. Almost there.
The wrong turn. He's saying that like we haven't already been there. Okay. Now that we're done exploring the map, I do think I wasted that point on the climbing too.
Are you still in need of supplies? What? Well, I thought sharing is caring, you know? Oh, man, you just don't give up, do you? Well, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yeah. I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Look, I've been thinking about everything you said about Maxwell. And you have every right to be afraid of going back. But staying here is suicide. And if you came back, well, maybe we'd have a chance to think of something to keep you safe. Think of what? Sacrificing someone again? Like you did with Tabula Rasa? No, Jan. There's one thing Pops taught me, and that's that people don't change so easily. Oh. Heavy blow. It's just a fact of life. Listen, man. We're not going back. Nothing can change that decision. We're staying here. We just need to finish building the shelter. Only a few more things, and maybe we'll even be able to call it home.
They really need to get over this thing. You know? Like, they're afraid of going home to die, so they're gonna sit out here and die? I really want to tell him it's madness, but I feel like that'll just make him mad, but at the same time, he hates us anyway.
Man, I'm telling you, it's madness. Yeah, story of my life. Like I said, no going back. Yeah, but if you're serious about this caring shit, I admit there's one more thing you could do to help. Shoot. See those pylons over there? Took quite an effort to put them up. I got a list of resources that could really speed up preparations. If you happen to have any of these to spare, maybe you could just connect your infrastructure to these pylons and, well, send the goods over. It'd make things a lot easier. That big yellow son of a bitch is really making us sweat. Just saying.
Connect the rebel base pylon to the mobile base. Okay. It's way over there? Okay. We can go from here? We had to go through a cave to get here. I'm already sensing that this is potentially going to be a problem. Unless we can run it across this jump. Like, what's this way? Yeah, maybe we can run it through here. We're probably gonna have to make a few more pylons. Because if I make a travel pylon, that only makes me... like, that leaves me one. But I feel like having a pylon out here to travel to might be handy in the future. Okay, so we can go to here. I know, exactly, right? We knocked you out, and we're not coming back, but if you could just keep helping us out, maybe just one or two more favors? Okay, so now we need to run around to that side and see if we can get this to connect. We actually might have been able to go this way now that I'm doing it. We actually probably could have done it. Because we can connect it over to our mining network just as quickly, and in fact, that's probably faster to connect it over here. Okay, you know what? We're going back. New plan again. It's really annoying how ungrateful they are. I mean, only because both situations, like both options were so bad. Obviously the game is scripted to this point, right? Like, they would have left either way. No matter what we picked, they would have been like, oh, I can't believe you put corporate chips in our heads. We're leaving. I assume. Anyway. I'm assuming that. But it is wildly frustrating how not thankful they are. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, just turn that corner. I think we're one pylon short, guys. Yeah, we don't actually have this. Okay, so we're gonna have to go home and make 2 new pylons. Thankfully, we can quick travel from here. Oh, hi, buddy. Hey, that's what it looks like when they're out here working. We've never actually come out to one that somebody's working on before. It just occurred to me that we still need to set up our automatic one down here, too. We found it. Like, we found the deposit, but we need to find the actual, like, actually set it up. Alright, we need these 3 things. Are you working on that for me? Yes. Yes, you are. Alright, let's, it's only 4 o'clock. Minerals, got organics, 20 hours until the storm. Is he done down there? Did he walk away? He did. I was about to say, let's go out and leave him to it, but he finished. I wonder if the other ones don't talk to you because officially, like, maybe they stayed, you know what I mean? Since to make the scripting of this whole section easier, I wonder if that's why they don't talk to you. Okay, where am I trying to get to right now? Up here. Right. Why can I not connect to that thing? It's gonna make me connect to that thing over there, which is fine, I guess. Come on, you just had it a second ago. There we go. And there we go. Gather 120 metals, 80 minerals, and 40 rupidium. They are so needy. They are so needy. We are going to head back to base. It's still early, but we have the storm tomorrow, and I don't think that we are set up well enough for it. What have we got in storage? We've got 6 radiation filters. That's actually pretty good. Nothing in the base is currently broken. That's a lie. The recycler is currently broken. All right, let's make a few more repair kits and 2 more radiation filters. And then let's go fix the recycler ourselves. Oh, he's recycling organic waste. Is he just sitting in here? Why are you hiding in the bathroom? We're not gonna be able to finish this in time. Right? What are they using rupidium for?
What was he thinking?
That's a good question, Sarah. What do the rebels use rupidium for? A very good question indeed. All right, let's go to sleep. Five hours to go.
I hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind my back.
Yes, I know. Okay, we've got 6 meals. That's enough for all of us for 2 days. Which is good. Let's finish working on this. We need to change their assignments. I don't want the miner out at the outpost, because that would not be good. And then, you know what? Let's put both of them on maintenance. And then I'll run around doing like the workshop-y stuff for the What's the word I'm looking for? Okay, things are...
FYI,
Whoa!
looks like we're running low on repair kits.
Critical base damage. What? Did we just go through... Oh, no, we have 5 repair kits. Okay. So, just everything's broken? This is bad because... Okay, we're back up. That was bad. That was real bad. Are we really running through repair kits as quickly as we're making them? Because it's 11 p.m. That was the entire day. We still have 5 radiation filters, but we went through that many repair kits. That's crazy. Only an hour left in this storm, so it'll be over tomorrow. That was stressful. Like, we were 2 minutes away from... Okay, the sun is dangerously close. We haven't even made the beacon yet, guys. I've been so focused. I've been so focused on the rebels that we haven't even made... We have 8 days left. Craft the beacon. We have 8 days left. This is not great. What does it even take to make the beacon? The beacon. Oh, we can make it. All right, well, let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's put... well, are there still broken sections? Yes. Let's let them work on that, and then I will move them later to be doing other things. Okay, so we need to go talk to them again, which means the easiest way to do that is going to be to go to the metal outpost, and then follow our pylons. And we gotta be careful, because now there's anomalies back. Where's the new thingy? The new... Oh, it doesn't show it. Every other time there's been a new little anomaly thingy, it shows the question mark on the map for it. This one doesn't. Alright, fine. Be that way. I mean, at least talking to them means that we're hopefully going to find them alive. Oh yeah, there he is. They survived. Put my light away so I can talk to him.
I've connected our pylons. You have access to my infrastructure now. Oh. Does that mean you're giving us some of your resources?
Go ahead.
Mikasa Sukasa, buddy. Help yourself to whatever you need. Huh. That's... really generous of you. Thanks. I have to say, I didn't think you'd be up for it. After everything I said. Yeah. I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much. So... we're good? Yeah. We're good. Goodbye, Jan. Are you sure you want to stay here? What's there to go back to? Maxwell's lab? Besides, with those resources from you, that safe house is starting to look pretty neat. No. We're staying. It's goodbye. Goodbye then. Have a safe one, and don't spend all your rupidium in duty-free. Brother. Thanks. Brother.
We completed the technician storyline. Okay, so yeah, that's it. We just never get them back. What a letdown. Not gonna lie, I honestly thought we would be able to bring the team back together. With only 8 days to go, maybe it is time to start thinking about filling our last slot. Get the refiner. There's nothing else to explore, really. We can come set up... Is it really worth the time and effort? We can come try anyway to make more... It's only 8 a.m. We did all that before 8 a.m. Let's see if we can make more mining, like automatic miner thingies. And then set up the, see if we can set up the metals one. Let's get the refiner. We really need to get the drill going on that organics one. We are branching the refiner. Alright, so let's take a look at his life path. Alright, so let's see. So this split off where... Is this when our mom died? Yeah, okay, so we carried on. This one, you failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? Oh wait, is this the same words? Be like dad, sense of guilt, blah, blah, blah. You're free now. What's stopping you? Okay, so right here, it gets... ditch college and made a fresh start. Forgot. But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, Mama want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. Okay? This one says you can't stay here and wallow in sadness. You don't owe anything to anyone. You're free now. What's stopping you? Okay, so stay in school versus drop out, I guess. It's only a warehouse. It's a tiring job, but what did you expect? Abroad with no degree. Don't complain, work hard, and you'll... Oh, no, is this when we went abroad with her? Oh, whatever. Good things will come to you. Just get a grip. Be strong. It's only a warehouse. These are the moments you don't regret working for a big corporation. Look at all those people, everyone with a different past and big dreams for the future. You'd never get a chance to meet them if you'd stayed home. Sure, you're all overworked, but you're in this together. You're a community. The shock is paralyzing. You knew this person, and now she's dead. She's been complaining about working too hard for several weeks, but nobody listened. So young, and they say she had 2 kids back home. It's an outrage. Something needs to be done. Well, they worked her to death. The anger rises, not just in you, but in everyone. The corporation cannot keep ignoring your protests now that so many people have joined the strike. You're strong together, and they're scared of you. For the first time, you feel empowered, strong within the union. These people are your true family. Ben seems different from the others, not so angry. It gives you a different perspective. You start asking yourself questions you never asked yourself before. Who am I? What are my values? And Ben never judges you. He's just there when you need to talk, always. Oh, we have a best friend. Just when you thought the strikes were leading to something, this happens. The police with their water cannons and nightsticks, you're not criminals. They're only escalating the violence. The union has to do something about it. We can't just be silenced like that. Ben has a point when he says he's sick of the violence, but would it be right to just run away? You truly believe in what these people are fighting for. Can you just abandon them in misery? Wouldn't it be selfish? Cowardly? Ben says you could gain professional experience. Maybe he's right. It's time to move on. Now this is where we'd split out into the worker, potentially. But to stay on this path, you inhale the salty air. It's peaceful here. The work is hard, but you're learning fast, and Ben is benefiting a lot too. Doing his research, you count the days to shore leave when you'll do some traveling together. The warehouse and the union seem to belong to a different life. The new work regulations on the rig make you uneasy. Is everything as safe as they're telling you? Ben would probably say that you're paranoid. Better not tell him. All he wants to talk about now is Rapidium anyway, humanity's salvation among the stars. You have to admit his enthusiasm can be contagious. He pours you another one in. It's great to be on leave finally, but it's never enough for Ben. A space mining mission. Of course, the way he talks about it is so appealing. They need geologists or refinery operators. You could both sign up, and he pours you another one. Oh, what the hell? You only live once, right? You might as well enroll for that crazy shit. You were supposed to be there. Oh no. You stare at the news in disbelief. Your head pounds. You feel sick. That party yesterday. You were supposed to go back today. You were supposed to be there. Were it not for... Wait, where's Ben? Of course, you remember now. He went back. He is there. Is he... Was he in that accident too? They're talking, but you can't hear them. All you can think about is that heavy lump in your chest. Guilt. What if you had gone back with Ben? Could you have prevented the accident? What if you told someone about your concerns? What if... How can you move on? You can't force yourself to believe that he really is gone. What are you supposed to do now? You read the message for the 10th time. Congratulations, Mr. Dolski. You qualified for Project Dolly. How ironic that Ben was the one who dreamt of going. You were just drunk when you filled in that application form. Is it a bad joke or maybe a lifeline? You enter the spacecraft full of hope, because maybe this really is the biggest opportunity humanity has ever had, and you'll be part of it. How exciting is that? It's really interesting, the way that, like, the computer's doing this, you know? Like, it's creating a life path to give these alters their skills or whatever, but as details as, like, their backstory. Like, he had a best friend, and his best friend died. The ones that have different characters are the most interesting to me. Like, you've got the botanist who stayed with Lena, so we didn't get divorced, right? Like, it's the same. It's always the dad and the mom and all of that. But when you get, like, the doctor who had a totally different mentor, and this one had a best friend. I don't know. They have, like, really deep, fake stories. Okay, we are going to want somebody in the greenhouse. There are not enough people here. They're both on maintenance though, which is fine. So one of them is going to go to the greenhouse. Scientists can do that. And then the miner is going to stay on base maintenance, I guess. We do have 2 more module failures that he can work on. Yeah, the doctor's life was totally different because he ran away from home as a kid. Not what I meant. Not what I wanted. I'm on the wrong level. Let's grab... We want another... We don't have enough minerals for this. Okay, let's work on the beacon. I feel like we're severely behind here. Place the beacon on the cliff by the ocean. So we're going to see what happens when we do this, but one of the achievements is to have all 4 Rapidium arcs. We only have 1. We have hardly any Rapidium. I don't know, it just feels like... Oh, let's go over here. Feels like we're really far behind. Multiple people that we couldn't end up getting. Grabbing all these will be good because then our new refiner has more materials to work with. I know, right? They don't deserve the Rapidium anyway. I'm not sad that they're not going to get it. They don't deserve it. I'm just finding it crazy that people have the time for this. That other people, like, you can do that. It is possible to do that. There's the core. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of resources here. And there it is. Beacon. Here we go.
Beacon placed.
Good night, Kevin.
Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd say, fuck the ship. Let's all stay on this planet together. We're not doing so bad, are we? Why do we even want to go back to that old life form?
He's talking to himself.
Is that what I'd want him to say? It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it.
That was actually kind of fun. The way he, like, switched places, like, really pretended to be talking to himself.
Well, if the quantum junk put its money on a simple builder, it must be because it appreciates simple solutions. Damn. I'm sounding like the miner. I need to get my shit together.
This is so funny.
Wait. The miner in me does have a point. I can't overthink this. It really could be simple. What if the reason it all started could also be the solution? Rapidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use Rapidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon.
Ooh, why do I get the feeling that not having a lot of Rapidium is about to bite me in the butt?
What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen.
Uh-oh.
Please, can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. So, hopefully, we're gonna be able to get out of this in less than 8 days. Oh yeah, we could hide him in the arcs, maybe? We'll find the scientist. He is in the greenhouse.
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news. Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us? Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board. Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask? Maxwell thinks they might kill you. You're just too much of a liability to the corporation. I'm sorry. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all. What? I set up the beacon, but just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky. Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
Yeah.
Want to go out there and try it yourself? No need to get worked up, Jan. An invisible barrier in the sky is just as unexpected for me as it is for you. Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either. Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing.
Maybe we go hide in the bunker.
I was hoping you'd say that. I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation. Right. One problem at a time, huh? Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources.
Feel like we should have done this beacon way earlier.
To overcome yet another obstacle.
We should have done this thing way earlier. Beacon blockade. Let's put him on research. Is the base all fixed up? No. The new altar's ready. I'm gonna finish making this food. I'm thinking that I might have to go all the way back to the start of Act 3. Because we may have made a mistake. Want to make at least one more food? Oh, well, we're partially there. We'll wake up in the morning. We do have a phone call as well. We'll do that in the morning too. It's already after 11. So that'll be first thing in the morning. You have to ask, am I intentionally choosing the dialogue options that will irritate them, or am I choosing the choices that I would say? It's a mix of both. Some of them are also just inherently funnier.
Lucas, good to hear you.
Jan, you're going home. Isn't that exciting? How are the preparations going?
How should I put it? Your enthusiasm may be a little premature.
Oh? What's the problem this time?
Oh yeah, make a choice. There we go.
Same old, same old. More obstacles. A barrier in the sky this time. I'm gonna have to destroy it if I want the rescue ship to land.
Damn. But you're so close.
Yeah, but see, I've been thinking. Do I want it to land?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Of course you do.
Here's the thing. While my alters are worried they might not get back to Earth, I'm worried about what's gonna happen to them after they get back. Because I've learned some troubling things about Maxwell, Lucas. Are you aware that he wants to hijack the Rapidium for himself?
Maxwell has other allies now, a much more open-minded organization than Ally Corp. It's run by people who actually care about progress.
Tell me something. Do you believe everything Maxwell tells you?
What? What do you mean?
Lena. She recorded a message for me and she said she dug out some dirt about his patients losing their minds. Being unethically exploited.
Exploited?
If you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person was mistreated in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient, that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have... But at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Uh-oh.
So, it's true. Patient 313 really did exist.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen, but Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Lucas, this is about my alters' lives.
It's a little late for doubts now, Jan. You have no choice but to trust Maxwell. If the corporation finds out about your alters, they'll get rid of them. There's no other option.
What if there was another option? You're a QC navigator, Lucas. Maxwell wants you to take control of the ship once it takes off. What if, assuming for a moment that I managed to get that rescue ship to land safely, what if I just asked you to dispatch us somewhere else? Somewhere they wouldn't find us.
What are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of Rapidium? Are you crazy?
It's what you do anyway, isn't it? The question is, will you do it for Maxwell, or will you think for yourself?
Maxwell is doing great things. You and I, we're not worthy to tie his shoelaces. Maybe he's made some mistakes, but he's the only hope people like my folks have. And honestly, I think you care more about your alters than about the real reason you were sent on your mission, Rapidium. I thought you understood how important that was, but I don't think you were listening. You put your own problems, your own life at the center of your mission. I'm sorry, Jan. But when I take control of the ship, I'll steer it straight to wherever Maxwell tells me.
He seems a little like cult member-ish, right? Like, we're not even worthy to tie his shoes. I don't know. Can we even build a second arc? No, we can't, because it takes 100 organics. We're really short on that. Okay, so priorities. Let's go make food so that we don't die tomorrow.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Yes, go work in the metals outpost. Good plan. Okay, now let's go wake up our new friends. That's what's so weird, is that if we had done the corporate chips, they would know about all the alters and they'd be able to track them. I always forget I'm supposed to click
Hey
that.
there, buddy. How do you feel? Oh. Been better, that's for sure. What is this place? And... shit. Who are you?
Disturbing, isn't it?
I don't think we've gotten any better at this.
Your voice, what's going on?
We'll get to that. Just let me ask you some control questions first, okay?
Sure. Fire away.
Do you remember your name?
Yeah. Jan. Dolski.
And what's your role on this mission?
I'm a refinery operator. Oh, you look like me, but also not like me. Are we brothers or something?
We're much more than that. Genetically speaking. We're the same person.
Genetically speaking? Whatever you're trying to tell me, stop beating around the bush, okay?
All right then. You're my alter. I created you with the use of Rapidium.
Rapidium?
Yeah, we did it. It's here.
Wow. You hear that, Ben?
Stop talking to yourself.
I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate. We're in some deep shit here. That's why I had to create you.
Yeah, right. About that? I'm still not quite sure I understand.
Look, you've obviously still not recovered from the shock. Why don't you rest a little and read the mission logs? They'll put it in perspective. We can talk more when the meds wear off.
The meds. Yeah, that explains a lot. Not everything, but I feel like there's something more to this feeling of being so light, weak, you know?
Just relax and take it slow. You'll feel stronger in no time.
Okay, yeah. Maybe. And hell, I can't wait to see Rapidium.
You will soon. I promise.
He does have Keanu vibes, doesn't he? Alright, so let's assign the refiner to the refinery. Which is here. And then under the refinery, let's just do up a whole bunch of organics, primarily. I don't want to set it to be infinite. That's a quarter of what we have, so let's have him do that, and then we can go from there. I know, right? We don't have time for you to read the logs. We only have 7 days. 7 days to die, guys. Let me actually head back to the workshop because... Can I make any drills? Yes, I can. Let's make another automatic outpost. We can make one. And we'll go put it on...
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Yeah, actually, go work in the greenhouse. Good idea. Good job, New Jan. But now the question is... Well, first of all, let's get out of here. Now the question is, from this screen, where do I want to put it? Rapidium or enriched metals? I'm leaning, actually, towards Rapidium. I feel like at this stage, maybe we do need that more. Like, maybe we are going to need more... I don't know. It's 7 days to find out, but I feel like that's probably going to be a decent use of our resources. Let's travel here. And then we want to go this way. Right? This way? Yeah, and then kind of that way-ish. Have my light out and ready just in case. We did reset things. Well, not we did, but the sun came and reset things, so there might be new bad things. Okay, now I think this is one of those big ones that doesn't have a core. That one has a core. Alright, let's start getting some scanners down. Of course the thing is going to be like right where you don't need to be. Okay, automatic grill right here. Nope, not what I wanted. Now, where are we and where is our nearest set of pylons? Okay, so we want to go straight up that way, really. And actually, now that I think about that, we only have one of these. Fantastic. Good for us. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, can get it to here. And then we just have to go up there. So we need probably another 3. It's definitely going to be faster for me to run and do it than to assign one of my altars to it. Picking it up what was off would have been a really good idea if I'd read that in time. Alright, we want pylon. 3 of them should be good.
How did it feel, huh?
We're good? Okay. Here we go. Oh, I know I could, but I'm not going to run all the way back down there. Go. We just need to get close enough to this one. Right here. And then one more in the middle. Right there. Okay, cool. So that thing is up and running. What do we want to do in the meantime? We've got that going. Go back and try to figure out this organics one. Still annoyed by that. Hey, Luna, it's good to see you. The miner looks sad. This picture looks sad. We have been ignoring their mental health a little bit. Whoa! Hello? Where's your core? Ah! Why is that one chasing us with no core? Why is that one chasing us with no core? Oh, because I have my light off. Turning the light on helps. You're curious. It's a really good way to see what you're doing. Okay. This feels too high. But maybe it's not. Like, maybe if we Or across here, maybe? I'm honestly thinking it might be that, because we can't go either of these two paths. So I wonder if we could go, like, here over? It's so hard to tell what's in the middle of it, you know? Because you can see that there's something growing here. And from up top, that's a really long way down. We might not even need it. It's not like we have to be able to drive anymore. We have food. He's working down here. Plenty of these things. So that I can still make the implants. Brain chips for everybody. Did we have him on the metal? Yeah, we have him on Metals Outpost. We really don't have very much, do we? How are we with the research? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, these guys are just happy that they're not hungry. Angry, frightened. Yeah. We'll watch a movie tonight, maybe. We're home in time. 70% through this research, so it'll be done tomorrow. There's so many modules we never built, too. We never did get them a gym. Never got to work out. What do we want to do? I can go work in the refinery, I guess. I don't want to start the movie night too early. We are gonna go... do 3 of each. There we go. That gets to 7:45. Pretty sure they're all gonna stop working. Yeah, the scientists and the miner are already done. Social room. Should have new movies they can all watch. Come on, where's the thingy? There it is. Yeah, aliens have finally responded. Skip the movie. I'm really bummed that we can't watch these movies. Okay, they made everybody happy. Now the refiner wants to talk to us. It's in the elevator.
Maybe now the technician will see you.
Very late, but I want to know what you want to talk about.
So, had enough time to come to terms with the situation? Come to terms? I don't think that's gonna be possible, Jan. I heard about the horrors that went on in here. Tabula rasa. I'm sorry, but I can't be on your side.
It's haunting us even from the people that weren't here at the time? Judgment, even from the ones that weren't even here for it. I thought we'd be in the clear. I thought we would be in the clear. Also, I can't unhear the Keanu Reeves reference. It's so true. Alright, we've got 6 days to go. See what else the refiner has to say to us.
Maybe now the technician.
Oh, we can give him the bong.
Hey, I found this.
Which, honestly,
I
is
brought
even
it on
better.
this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way! Is that my old pipe?
Yeah, and it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest.
That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way! On my old skipping rope. So you did
No
want to get
way.
back in shape.
Yeah.
I thought that I'd be bored enough here to train regularly. If I remember correctly, buying it was my first attempt at working out. Did I fail? Yes. But it was a start. Thanks, man.
Okay. 8 a.m. What have we got? You are pleased? There's something malicious about his smile. He looks ready to act. What does that mean? Are they ganging up behind my back too? I've never seen these details of emotional status. There's something malicious about his style or smile, and he looks ready to act. And the refiner just looks happy. I'm concerned. I have concerns about what that means. What's everybody assigned on? He's still in the research lab, which is good. Greenhouse is fine for you. You're on metals, which is good. We need them. Minerals is automatic. Do enriched metals, I guess. Hey, Zalibog. Yeah, definitely more sleep stabbing. This is not going to go well, I don't think. The funny thing is, I don't really know that we have much to do outside the ship. I mean, we can collect more... We collect more stuff. We can try to solve our pylon issue. Could get one onto enriched metals, maybe. We'd have to make more pylons for that. And another automatic outpost. Let's see if we can do it. So we can set an unending...
I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Oh, okay. Research lab. Let's see what he has to say. I don't trust them anymore.
Did you manage to find out more about the barrier? I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement. So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from? You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere. Covering the entire surface like a dome, or a layer of the atmosphere. Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed? It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes. You're saying we're doomed. After all we've been through, it turns out there's just no way out of here? Let's not jump to conclusions. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more. But how? We can't fly. Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
We definitely left this for too late. We have 6 days. I don't think that we're going to be able to pull this off. Okay, so one of them is up there. That's not too bad. One of them is right there, and one of them is right here. So we're going to go to our quick travel. Well, let's start at the... no, this one's just as close. I know, right? Just as I was saying, there's nothing to do outside the base. The game said, you want to bet? Let's go this way. Whoa. Hello. Aha.
Wow. This location looks like some kind of root system.
Can we get through here? And is that... You know what? I don't think it's faster.
I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there.
We want to go this way. And then... to the right. This is a section that's like super dark. Okay, so we want to go through here. And then... should be right over here. That's the prism. There you are.
Amazing. I've got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes.
Oh, like that.
I think I know how we could use that information.
I'm really curious. We're gonna waste one just to see. Pylon. Let's stick that right there. Because that's the top of the thing that we were looking at, and that's where we're going. So if we stick one here at the bottom... it would be super cool if it was on our arm. Like Buzz Lightyear. Let's get out of here. Alright, we have food. Hold on, let's get you assigned somewhere else. There's nothing being researched either, so let's put the scientist in the kitchen, and the refiner can go back in the refinery. And then under, oh wait, refinery, refiner. And then under production for the refinery, we're gonna put a, infinite uphold on turning these enriched metals into metals and organics. So he will never run out of things to do there, or at least not for a very long time. Pop up here. Come on, there we go. These being free is nice. Okay, so if we look down, the pylon's right there. I can't build one here. Not too close to the edge anyway. Here. And if I do a hub one... Oh, wait. That worked. Yeah, I can't build it. Oh, I can't build it because I don't have enough pylons. Okay. So I don't know if it would let me do it.
So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly.
Is that an actual research task? No. Okay.
I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more.
Okay.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Let's go. He's in the kitchen. 6 days to go. Can we do it? Let's see. You still in the kitchen? Yes. Oh yeah, you're working in the kitchen. That's right.
So, what do you make of the data we collected? Interesting. Very interesting. The 3 fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure. Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort. A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up. A way up? How do you mean? For what? Reaching the barrier and destroying it. But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically. And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
I would say that we only have 6 days.
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one. Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there. But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible? What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Okay.
Really? Tell me more. You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize. Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand. Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium. Oh. That's... bold. Bold. Dangerous. And necessary. So you really think you can do it? I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
I'm fine with just surviving.
I'm fine with just surviving, thanks. Then get to work. What do you want me to do? The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. simply know it.
Okay. Craft the fragmenting device. Let's take a look at our research, though. We need to start there. So this thing's going to take a couple days. Not great. Not great. Could be worse, though. Could be worse. Hey, DDG, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Okay, let's head down to the workshop and see what that's going to take to build. I do feel a little bit like we're wasting time here. And that we're going to have to end up rolling back. You know? I don't think we're going to be able to do this in the amount of time that we have. We need 50 minerals. I really wish we had researched how to make that out of the ALX stuff. It did say that somewhere there was a new planetary thingy, but not where. Like, it used to have markers. It used to have markers. I would do this part. So in my mind, what I thought happened from part 2 or act 2 is that the whole sun is arriving countdown happened because I built the thingy. And I did like the main story part. So when we got here to act 3, in my mind, if I just focused on the side task of exploring the map and finding the rebels, then we could do the main story part, the beacon part, when that was done. I was not expecting it to happen this way, where that countdown hit us anyway, and now we have all these things to craft, where, I mean, we could have been doing that the whole time. Should have been doing that the whole time. So if I rolled back, I'd probably have to go all the way back to the start of part 3, act 3, and I would make the beacon immediately, and I would research how to turn ALX into minerals instead of the free climbing. And it's funny because that wasn't even on my radar. My options for research was between making the automatic drills more efficient or free climbing. The ALX to minerals thing was just kind of like, secondary. But now it turns out that that's the most important one that I wish we had. I wish that you could put a manual mining, like a mineral one and an automatic one in the same spot. That would be super handy. I'm gonna finish up this work in the kitchen since I sent him off to research. You're in the refinery. The miner is in the airlock. Because minerals is what's holding us back, and there's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. 6:30. I don't even really have anything we could do outside. Alright, well, let's go sleep. Are they still being sketchy? Yeah, ready to act and something malicious about a smile. I don't feel good about those. Why are you in the contemplation room?
Glad they made it, but still pretty pissed at them for leaving us like that.
Oh, they're talking about the rebels.
That's why I prefer to work alone.
I have trust issues about the altars meeting in little side spots without me. It doesn't have a manual mining thingy. We did test that. We turned it off, but the only option was to turn it back on. We have one more new movie. Let's watch it and then see what these guys have to say after that. Okay. Oh, the refiner is calm, relaxed, and enthusiastic. Scientist just smiling, and so is the miner. All right, no more No more sketchy.
I keep imagining my well-equipped lab again.
That's promising. They're a lot less scary at the moment. I don't feel like I'm gonna get sleep stabbed. So that's something. 5 days. Ugh. We need how many? Oh, we did it. Okay, so we got just enough minerals to make this thing. Let's go do that. Nope, wrong direction.
Hero.
Yay, I'm a hero for saving them. Well, they didn't really want to save me. Well, whatever, you know what I mean. Okay, we're gonna move this up above the radiation filters. We're gonna make this thing. We'll make the radiation filter too. Okay, so we have the thing made. We can't actually do anything with it yet. What does the other Rapidium arc take? Oh, we can make it now. Let's do it, just for the sake of saying that we did. Task complete. Okay. We crossed the task off the list. So now... yeah, we could go back and start mining this, but I don't even think it's really necessary. Got this thing that we could do. Get some Rapidium that way. I know, right? Hopefully the we don't have to move thing holds up, because we're gonna have issues if we do ever have to move. Alright. It's coming out here to grab up the this little mining section of it, the shallow deposit. That's the word I was looking for. Not gonna hurt to grab these. The anomalies were really bugging me. I was annoyed by them. But I'm actually finding them kind of handy to run into now because we need them. The resources are actually really helpful now. It's this way. Oh, are we above it? How is that even a thing? Oh yeah, we're totally above it. Well, darn. It's okay, we can go up and around. Well, down and around? Down and around. This way. Yeah, the upgrades made it a lot less annoying too, for sure. Oh, gotta put the light away to extract stuff. Alright, that gets us back to 136 Rapidium. I don't think that really matters much, but it certainly doesn't hurt. I'm kind of running the map too, just to see if maybe we can stumble upon the last research piece. But it doesn't seem like we will. It's definitely reinforcing my feeling earlier that you'll never be able to have them all. You'll never be able to fully unlock the tech tree, so you just have to kind of decide what's most important to you and focus on those research things. Which I always kind of hate. Like, if a game's gonna have a research tree, I want to be able to do all of it. That's where the replayability comes in for a game like this. Is to be able to play again and make different choices. So, I get it. I get it. Alright, let's jump back inside. It's still early in the day. It feels like we're wasting time. But with most of our mining thingies being automatic, there's not too much for us to do running around. There's nothing queued. We're not really going through as much stuff. We don't have as many people. We're keeping up pretty well with our upholds. So everything's going smoothly.
Can't do this without resources. Should I move on to this now?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we ran through all of our enriched metals, and that's why we have so much metal and organic right now, which is perfect. Let me run down here. And I will start working in the greenhouse. Oh, research finished. Wait, what? What did that get us? So it's a module, so does that go in the ship? Not gonna lie, I already forget what he told me. Yes. Materializer. We need 40 minerals. So, another day. Another day. No, I never bothered with an outpost on the enriched metal. We talked about it, and then I realized how much other stuff we had to do before 4 more days. 5 more days. And I didn't follow through with it. What was I doing? Greenhouse, that's right. So tomorrow we'll be able to do it. Tomorrow the automatic mineral thingy will go through. I wonder if when your alters leave, when they run away and become rebels, you lose a bunch of materials. I wonder if that is a percentage of what you have, or if it's always going to leave you with the same amount. Like if we had taken the time in Act 2 to build up an absolutely absurd amount of food, for example, would we still end up with only like 2 days worth of food at the end of it? Or would we have had more because it's a percentage? I wonder how that calculates. How many did I need here? I already forgot. Oh, we have enough. It was 40. Okay. This thing is huge, but it fits right here. Or right there. Okay. So now... Where are they? What's the... Oh, they're in it.
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen you this insecure. And we've been through a lot.
This really is no time for malicious remarks, Jan. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
Okay.
I think we have everyone we need.
We have everyone that we can have.
Flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There will be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
I know, right? Good that we got that extra
Well,
altar.
You're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. You don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need? And the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there?
Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong.
Right.
When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
Okay. Let's see. Long and dangerous climb.
So, it's kinda like in a...
So let's head to the workshop. What does that mean? We need repair kits. We can make a ton more. And let's work through that, actually. We'll leave them with a ton of repair kits, and then I'll make a ton more suit batteries.
Should I do this now?
Yeah. The shield takes minerals, but I might try to make myself some shields as well. I think the radiation filters will be enough. I'm wondering if we should make a lot of those as well. Thinking we don't really have time, honestly. What are we at right now? Storage. So we've got 8 suit batteries, which is really good, 10 repair kits, and 4 radiation filters. Do we spend one more day? Spend one more day doing that? Do we try to go it today? 7 in the morning. We have 3 days left. I'm thinking we do it today. Assignments. We're going to keep you... I'm going to put the miner on base maintenance. And then... honestly, the scientists can stay on the greenhouse for now. Should we put him on the workshop? Put him on the workshop. No, we'll leave him on the greenhouse. It's fine. Okay, let's see. So we're going back up here. Oh, wait, I could make myself shields, though. Can do it on the run. Sweet. That was fast. Okay, so we can take 2 hits from an anomaly without getting slammed by the radiation of it. We've got a double shield. So that's good. It's gonna be crazy, I can already tell. Here we go. Once you turn on the materializer, you won't be able to return to the base, build outposts, use fast travel, or any infrastructure until you install the fragmenting device. Destroying the barrier might take many hours. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Here we go.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
Crazy. All right.
Wow. It worked.
I know, right? Yeah, this is gonna be fine.
Jan, it's about looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
Okay, we've got our first failure.
We have a short circuit in the research lab, and I will need to contain it.
Yeah, I'll go. You. Oh. Damn it. Okay, you take care of it.
Is this just hopefully a straight shot on this path? Because if not, I'm gonna get lost. Like, I hope getting lost isn't really an option.
Refinery's not haywire. I repeat, refinery critical. Wait up. I'm coming to help. Damn it.
Come on. Now, see, for this part, I'm glad that climbing is free.
We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable, but your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Come on. There's a lot all in a row.
Guys, I can't. Where the hell did that smoke come
I don't know how far we have to go. This part's intense. I mean, it's no different than a storm usually, right? But the way they're chiming in with updates.
Damn it, I'm in the womb. This place is falling apart.
Hang on, I'm on my way. The elevator's stuck.
Oh no.
Prism anomaly.
The elevator's stuck. Sounds like they're having fun. They try to climb in the prison.
Slow me down. I need to press on.
Is trippy. Another prism, maybe?
Damn it. This place is lit up like a freaking fireworks show.
The
No
things.
short circuits.
Free climbing is really helping me. I still have...
We're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up here and destroy that son of a bitch.
Trying,
Almost there.
guys.
What? Come on. Not more anomalies.
I hate these ones.
Don't wanna whine. It's getting pretty hot down here. Someone do something about the cooling system.
Trying, guys. Is this the top, do you think? Why there's so many of these?
God, the materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Yeah, it goes right here, right? Here we go.
Yes. I made it. Here goes.
Get the hell out of there, it's going to disintegrate. You need to get down now.
Oh, now I need to get down? Uh-oh. I wasn't prepared for that. How do I get down? Can't jump. Where did I get up here? Oh, this is not good. I think I can, like, rappel down. Are we back? That was terrible timing for some type of, like, stream issue.
No other way down. Holy shit!
Oh, jeez.
Talk about a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Face is in bad
Cheers,
condition.
cheers.
Welcome back. We did quite well, don't you think?
Quite a show, man.
Is it back? I didn't see it at
Did
first because I
anyone
was so
record
focused,
that?
but once I saw you guys commenting on it, I was dropping frames in there. I think that there was so much happening in the cutscenes especially that I started dropping frames for it.
It's kind of exciting that we're gonna start from scratch.
That or my internet decided to
On
get
Earth,
screwy at the worst
I mean.
possible time. Okay. We've got a couple broken things. Oh, it's my internet. Oh, okay. It is definitely... it is definitely my internet. That was terribly epic timing. Kind of watching it to see if it smooths back out. can't tell if it is. I might have just totally lost internet. Are we back? Are we not back? I can't tell. I can't tell, but I think maybe we died. I can't tell if we died. It looked like maybe I lost you guys. It's looking all kinds of screwy. It looks like I'm still alive. But I'm also seeing a spinny circle. I don't want to recap this too far if you guys are gone. Yeah. They did keep up with the base pretty well. There's only a couple things that were a problem. Only a few spots look really bad. Are we back potentially? I can't tell. You'd think it would be easy to tell, but for me it goes back and forth between spinning and not spinning. It's like, yeah, it's like it's trying. I might just have to give up on this. I might just have to give up on this. I don't know. It's definitely... We've been having issues with the internet. So I think it might be... Yeah. I can't even get on. I was going to try to do a speed test on my phone and see like what my internet speed was currently because it looks rough. And I can't even... My phone doesn't have enough internet to do that. My phone can't even internet enough to tell me what my current internet speed is. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear me. You probably can't, but on the off chance that you can, I don't know. It's still showing connected. I've been hesitating here just to see if it will even itself out. It doesn't look like it's going to, though. It does not look like it's going to bring us back. I don't know why it hasn't died completely. I'm actually shocked it hasn't died completely. Really, really shocked that this hasn't just completely given up and died. But I guess we're probably... Actually... No. I was going to say, for a second there, it looked like maybe we were back. There was such a brief moment where it looked like we were officially back. But we are not. I think I have strung this along as far as I possibly can in an attempt to see if my internet would stabilize, but it is just not going to happen. I just don't know if it's going to come back from this. It is all over the place. Things were getting so good. Things were getting so good that I'm definitely hesitating, but I don't think we're coming back from this. I don't think we're gonna come back. Not enough. Not enough. All right, well, we're just gonna call it here. It's 3 p.m. If you guys can hear me, it's 3 p.m. in the game, so we're not actually leaving that much. I will probably... Are we maybe back? I know, right? Heavy emphasis on the maybe. Are we maybe back? 3:30 in the game? Like it doesn't want to keep me live either. Looks like it keeps forcing me to be about 20 seconds behind. I'm gonna run through the rest of this day. Let's see if this dies completely. Well, I'm not sure if it's dead completely. Yeah, because it just keeps bouncing back. It keeps bouncing back. The next thing is to gather them in the kitchen tomorrow morning. So we're not actually, missing anything, you know? Like, there's no more story stuff that's going to happen in between where I can save the game, like where we're at right now and where I can save the game.
Busy day, huh?
Yeah, very busy day. Very busy day. So I think that if you can hear me, we're just going to end it here for tonight. And when we come back next time, we've got 3 days to the end. And then we will see if that worked. So when we come back, the first thing we're going to do is join them all up in the kitchen and get an update. I'll just play through. It's 5 p.m. I'll do some crafting and stuff and recover from this. And we'll come back next time on day 83 and pick up from there. So thank you guys so much. I'm sorry it ended like this. I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight, but it's definitely a me issue this time. So I apologize for that. I appreciate you all for being here, and we will be back to this. I wasn't sure if we were going to be back on Sunday, but we 100% are now, because I would have kept going. This is a cliffhanger, and we're going to keep going. So hopefully you all could hear all that, but I will update that to the Discord with the schedule, and then the streams go up on YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.